You're watching Best Press Media. I'm Emily Best, coming to you live on March 18th. It's a sunny afternoon here at the University of BC, just on the West Peninsula outside so-called Vancouver, BC. I am here on day 2 of a hunger strike that has been initiated by students of UBC and I believe some faculty in support of Palestine and the many civilians there that are still facing genocide.
Horrific images have been coming out of Gaza this week of bloodied children in their pajamas. Israel's unprompted aggression in the early morning hours of March 18th has killed more than 400 civilians, with over 136 of those children, and reportedly injured more than 500 people between the hours of 2 and 3 a.m. Of those that could be retrieved from under the rubble, many of them were pronounced dead upon arrival to hospital. It's important to note that though hospitals are still technically working, they are working with almost no medical supplies, no anesthetic, and almost no access to electricity or running water. Israel has denied the entrance of any aid to the Strip for over 2 weeks now, and this comes in addition to the sudden shutdown of electricity 1 week ago, which was being used solely to power a water desalination plant. This has impacted roughly 400,000 people's access to clean water within the region. It is now running on benzene and at extremely limited capacity. Despite a supposed agreement to a ceasefire, Israel has broken this on multiple occasions throughout the last 2 months, with targeted shootings of civilians, including children, and intermittent drone strikes. However, this latest aggression has been described on the ground by eyewitnesses as unprecedented and more intense than anything they have seen yet to date.
So as of right now, I am just walking down the main mall road, which is through the center of campus at UBC, and I'm making my way to the Student Union building, which is where the hunger strike is taking place. And I am hoping to talk with some of the participants to ask them some questions and find out a little more.
There is a $3 billion endowment which has millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars in companies that are engaged in violations of international law. A lot of us feel that the university is giving us an education in how Holocausts happen, and this is something that we feel very, very uncomfortable with. UBC had previously divested from fossil fuel companies on the understanding that the future is important. And to us, it's very clear that divesting from weapons manufacturers is the natural next step. Divesting from violations of international law is the natural next step, and should have been done in tandem, in fact. From 2017 onwards, students on campus have been pressing for changes in how the endowment fund operates, and the university has not responded. We've had no option but to continue. We held a referendum last night which had a resounding 8,000 of the 60,000 students. It's actually an unprecedented turnout. Vote yes for divestments and a student strike for divestment. We feel very strongly that the students have spoken, the student will is very clear, and that through this hunger strike now, we are trying to pinpoint the urgency of the matter.
As of the time of posting this article at 9:30 p.m. on Thursday, March 20th, 2025, reports are surfacing that Israel's army has re-entered the Gaza Strip through both the north and the south and are currently carrying out violent ground raids against civilians, with reports that over 600 people have been killed in the last several hours.
We do not want our student scholarships funded by human suffering.
Stay tuned for more updates. I will be following up with these hunger strikers throughout the strike and providing updates as I am able. You're watching Best Press Media. I'm Emily Best. news needs to be empowering, and that is why Best Press Media is hoping to change the landscape of how you consume your media and how you stay informed, with wellness at the forefront. If you'd like to support us, you can visit us on Instagram at Best Press Media. You can also support our Patreon page at Best Press Media. And stay tuned, we'll be updating our website at www.bestpress.ca. Thank you.